abdominal cavity is present somewhere here, and it is separated by the diaphragm. This is the thoracic cavity and this is the abdominal cavity. So now this is look at the abdomen mainly, but the superficial muscles. This is the rectus abdominis. This is the pectoralis major. This is breast tissue. This is the nipple, and this is the serratus anterior. And this muscle is the external oblique. This is the umbilicus, and this is the linea alba. You can see here. Now we'll remove this. We can see the muscles of the heart: external oblique, internal oblique, transversus abdominis. This is the transversus abdominis. This you can see rectus sheath, which covers the rectus abdominis muscle. Now, if I remove just the lungs a little bit, you can see the diaphragm here. So diaphragm separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity, and this is the liver. This is the most important gland in our body. Most of the metabolic processes happens in the liver, like gluconeogenesis, glycolysis is everywhere. Gluconeogenesis, gluconeogenesis, glycogenesis, Krebs cycle. Most of the pathways, urea cycle takes place in the liver only. This is the largest gland in the human body. This is the inferior vena cava. See, if I place it here, this inferior vena cava, you can see it goes from the liver and then it enters the heart. This small gland, this is the gallbladder. There is a common cancer, gallbladder cancer, due to the gallstones happening in the gallbladder. Gallbladder main function is storage of bile, and liver secretes bile. The liver is present in the left hypochondriac, the epigastric, and the right hypochondriac region. Now, if we remove the liver, this is the stomach. It is the most distensible organ in the body. Stomach, this is the opening of the stomach, esophagus. You can see here. There is a esophageal opening in the diaphragm. This is the diaphragm. So, and if I show you interior, this is the rugae of the stomach. And this structure, this is called incisura angularis, the angular notch. And stomach is divided into cardiac, fundus, body, and pylorus. The pylorus opens into the duodenum, like this. Here is the opening of the duodenum. So this is the duodenum I showed you. Here, this part is jejunum, and part is the ileum. And this in the slightly brownish color, you can see this is the large intestine. Large intestine parts. If I remove the small intestine here, this is the colon, then the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, then the rectum, and the feces goes here inside. Appendix is present slightly here. It is a vestigial organ. It's of no use because it digests cellulose, which are present in grass and leaves. So that's why we humans can't digest cellulose. So that's why we don't eat grass. But in rabbits and in cows, the appendix is a functional organ. But in humans, appendix is a vestigial organ. So now we'll look at if I remove the transverse colon, we'll look at the pancreas. So this is the pancreas. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which mostly digests proteins. Liver secretes the bile juice, which helps in the emulsification of fats, and it also secretes bile pigments, which is formed by the destruction of RBC. So due to the bile pigments, we see the brown color of feces, because liver excretes the bile pigment into the intestine and the food gets mixed with it. So thus the yellow or brown color. This is the pancreas, pancreatic juice, pancreatic amylase. These mostly help in the digestion of protein. Pancreas is both endocrine and exocrine. Endocrine part of pancreas secretes insulin and glucagon, which helps in the regulation of body glucose, and the exocrine part helps in the digestion. This organ, if we look at it, this is the spleen. This is the spleen, which is also called the graveyard of RBC. The RBC lifespan is 120 days. So after that it goes to the spleen and spleen destroys the RBC. Now we'll go to the kidneys. Here you can see the abdominal descending aorta. This is the inferior vena cava. You can see here this one. This is the celiac trunk, and this is the kidney. Kidney is present in the posterior abdominal wall, and all the organs which we saw, like liver, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, they are in the peritoneum. And kidney is called retroperitoneum because it is behind the peritoneum. So retroperitoneum, this is the kidney, this is a cut section of the kidney, and above that kidney has many nephrons and all, which helps in the urine formation. This is the suprarenal gland, the right suprarenal gland and the left suprarenal gland. Right suprarenal gland secretes the hormone adrenaline, noradrenaline, glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, which has its own function. We'll not go into that. We say like right kidney is present lower than the left kidney. Why? Because see, the liver is present here. Due to the liver, the right kidney just falls, goes downside compared to the left kidney. See, here there is no liver. In the right part, there is most of the abdominal cavity is filled by liver. So that's why right kidney is lower than the left kidney. The abdominal aorta, it divides into the right and left common iliac arteries. Here you can see clearly the divisions. Now if we remove this is the penis, this is the testes, this is the rectum, and this you can see the anus. And this is the cut section, we'll look at it in another video. And this is the sacrum bone. That's about it. The posterior abdominal muscles has like iliopsoas and the quadratus lumborum. These muscles are present here in the posterior abdominal wall. And that's basically it. Hope you understood.